Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Fabric Tech Talk Fridays. I'm Patrick.
And I'm Sweta. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest questions we hear from Power BI users. How do I transition to Microsoft Fabric easily?
To help unpack this, we've got an amazing guest, Kim Manis, Microsoft's VP for Fabric and Power BI. Ooh, so fancy. She's been at the forefront of helping organizations make this transition smoothly.
I'm super excited to be here. Thank you so much. I can't wait to talk everything Fabric and Power BI.
Yeah. So let's start with some context. Power BI has been the go-to analytics tool for millions, right? But as needs evolve, organizations are looking for a more unified solution. That's where Fabric comes in.
And Fabric takes what Power BI does best and extends it across the entire data lifecycle. Be it integrating data engineering, real-time analytics, AI-powered insights, and more.
Exactly. And one of the biggest shifts we're talking to customers about right now is moving from the P SKUs from Power BI Premium to F SKUs, the Fabric SKUs, to help unlock all new sorts of analytics, all new sorts of capabilities.
So a big concern, I have been using Power BI, I don't know how long. And so I have these premium SKUs and I've been using premium SKUs, but now Microsoft has introduced F SKUs.
Yep.
How do I go from P to F? What's that transition?
Yeah, so let me answer a couple of these questions. I get this question a lot, right? First off, you can try Fabric, you can get started with Fabric with your P SKUs today, right? So if you're waiting for your renewal or figuring out your licensing process, it doesn't stop you from using Fabric. Just get started, don't worry, right? But really, the F SKUs allow a whole new range of options, right? You can buy it as a pay-go now, which we never allowed as P SKU. So you can, buy just what you need, start, stop. We also allow smaller SKUs. So we go down to an F2, right? Because the base SKU was an equivalent of an F64 for P. So really, you can do a bunch of small projects now with the F SKUs. And finally, for some of the larger customers, often they have agreements with Microsoft on how much they're going to spend on Azure, right? These are called MAC agreements. And often you get a discount if you kind of buy in bulk. And before, P SKUs didn't accrue toward that MAC agreement, and now it does. So if your organization broadly has an Azure MAC commitment, now they can run down with Fabric and take advantage of that discount.
So if I understand it correctly, Kim, essentially organizations moving from Power BI Premium to Fabric, they're not just getting Power BI. They're getting all up data loads, workloads within Fabric.
They're getting data warehousing, they're getting Spark, they're getting real-time, they're getting a data science copilot, right? So a ton of new capabilities here. And it's really just options for customers, right? And if you end up wanting to just stay on Power BI, that's great. You can keep all these things off. You can choose not to use them. But it really just gives you a range of options for your data teams to pick up new projects.
So as a Power BI person, right? And all I do is semantic models and reports and semantic models and reports. That's all I do, right? What does Fabric mean for me?
I talk a lot about this specific question because really, think about the Power BI journey we've been on. Power BI is almost 10 years old, right? Yes. And Power BI, self-service analytics really changed the game for business users and upskilled a lot of people who used to, ask for a report, wait months for IT, and now they can download Power BI Desktop and just get started, right? And Fabric unlocks a whole bunch of new capabilities for BI users to do BI better, right? There are things like semantic link, which allows you to take your Power BI data sets and explore them in Python, right? Python's super popular programming language. A lot of us already know it, and if you don't, Copilot can help you learn it. You can use data warehousing capabilities with SQL. So much of the Power BI user base knows and loves SQL. So all of our new real-time capabilities. So it really just unlocks a bunch of new tools for you as a BI user to just get more powerful, right? And to grow your career.
You got me curious there, Kim. So this is huge. Now let's talk about AI, because you talked about taking Power BI experience and converting it into Python and do all sorts of AI. So how does Copilot in Fabric help Power BI users transition smoothly?
Oh my gosh, Copilot, you have so many options here, right? Of course, we have Copilots on every authoring experience. So if you want to build a Power BI report, you can ask Copilot to help you build it. If you want to write Python code, you can ask for help writing Python code. SQL, pipelines, data flows, all of it, right? So you can really think of Copilot as the thing that just makes you faster and helps you learn. And, is that Copilot sitting by your side? We do have a sneak peek, if you want to see it, of some of the new capabilities.
Okay. Enough of all this talking, Kim.
Okay.
Let's head over to
the demo. So I'm going to show you a sneak peek. This hasn't shipped yet. And you'll see in the upper left-hand corner in Power BI, this Copilot button is going to show up. And this takes you to a fully immersive new experience for business users to ask questions of their data, right? Before you had to go and kind of find the report you needed or, figure out what was I looking at yesterday. Now you can just ask that question. So, I'm going to go ahead and ask how many loyalty program members did we add last month? And Copilot will search across everything I have access to and just give me the answer right there. And, it'll tell me why it answered it. So it'll explain where this number came from and, help me build that trust, right? So not only does it give me the number, it gives me the information on where that number came from. And I can just keep going like this. So I can ask for a breakdown by source, and I get beautiful Power BI visuals that I can explore. I can slice and dice. If I want to dig in deeper, I can go click through to the report that this comes from. And again, I can just keep exploring. So now I can ask, who are the top members? Some of these these visuals may be in the report already, some of them not, and I'm generating them on the fly. So this really just unlocks totally new capabilities. And you can see here, I asked a question about which managers have the most open positions. This goes to a completely different data set. So the data exploration options are just endless because now I'm not beholden to this one report that I look at every day, but I can keep exploring. And I can even use it as a search capability. So I can ask, find me the reports related to loyalty programs. And then I can click through, jump into the report, and Copilot stays with me. So now I can ask, maybe I want to go, ask questions, get a summary for my status report to email to my boss. And I can just ask for those 3 bullet points. I get this awesome summary. I can copy and paste and send off. So Copilot is just changing the game, not only for, the people writing the code, the people building the Power BI reports, literally everyone taking advantage of Power BI and, getting work done with data.
That's really impressive because Copilot is making insights more accessible, even for people that's not as technical as me, right?
Not everybody's as technical as you, Patrick.
Oh, yeah. So, all right, let's recap. So, Kim, now I get it, like licensing and how PSKU converts to FSKU super easily. But how do we actually do it? Where do we do this?
Yeah, it's actually super easy. And this is the thing, you hear migration, I need to migrate to the FSKU. It's in your workspace. You go into settings. There's literally a drop down that says your capacity name. And once you have your FSKU, you just change the drop down from your P to your F. That's it. That's the migration. And if you have a whole bunch of workspaces, our team has built some scripts actually using Fabric in Python to automate this and to run through the whole thing all at once. So if you want to do it one by one and just make sure everything's working, you can go into your settings, literally one click. If you want to automate it, you can go use our scripts. I'm sure we'll put a link in the video here. And it's really that easy.
And that is available. The script I can run as of today.
You can just run it.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful.
This script reminds me of everything else in Fabric. It's like one click to create this, one click to do this. Yeah. It's so fast, right? So fast.
Yep.
Thank you so much for coming, Kim. Again, so demystifying all the Power BI to FSKU transition, how easy and how simplified it is. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to see what everybody builds with all of our Fabric capabilities.
Great. Thank you everyone for watching. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that like button.
If this is your first time visiting the Microsoft Fabric YouTube channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button.
Drop a comment below on what you would like to see on the future episodes of Fabric Tech Talk Fridays.
That's it for today. See you all next Friday for another deep dive in the Microsoft Fabric.